August 6, 1945. Hiroshima begins its final hour. The morning is calm, clear skies, quiet streets, nothing unusual. Above the city, a silver B-29 bomber approaches, the Enola Gay. Colonel Paul Tibbets grips the controls, carrying a weapon unlike any before. The crew knows the bomb is powerful, but not what it will do. Below them, Hiroshima continues its normal morning, unaware of the countdown. To understand Hiroshima, we go back 6 years, to a quiet laboratory. In 1939, scientists discovered that uranium atoms could split apart. This splitting released energy, a process they named nuclear fission. The discovery spread quickly across the scientific world, and suddenly scientists realized the terrifying potential for a bomb. But while researchers argued in laboratories, the world outside was spiraling toward war. December 7th, 1941, the day everything changed for America. A sudden attack on Pearl Harbor pulled the United States into World War II overnight, turning scientific theory into a desperate matter of national survival. Overnight, nuclear science became a race for survival. As the world scrambled to understand this new power, the United States took a decisive step. In 1942, the United States launched a secret program, the Manhattan Project. General Leslie Groves took command, determined to build the world's first atomic bomb. He recruited J. Robert Oppenheimer to lead the scientific effort. Under a football stadium, scientists built the world's first nuclear reactor. On December 2nd, 1942, it became the first human-made chain reaction. Fast forward to July 16, 1945, the first atomic test in the New Mexico desert. Scientists watched from miles away as the countdown reached 0. A blinding flash lit up the mountains, proving the bomb would change the world. Weeks after the Trinity test, preparation shifted to the Pacific island of Tinian. Crews assembled 2 atomic bombs, Little Boy and Fat Man. With everything prepared, the mission entered its final phase. Before dawn on August 6th, the Enola Gay lifted off into the sky. Moments later, a radio message came through. Weather over the primary target is good. Hiroshima came into view, calm, peaceful, unaware of what was coming. As the city drifted beneath the aircraft, the bomb bay doors of the Enola Gay opened at 8:15 a.m. A dark object fell silently toward the city below. The crew immediately banked the aircraft away at full power. They pushed the engines to escape before the blast could reach them. Behind them, a blinding flash lit up the sky, brighter than anything they had ever seen. Tail gunner Bob Caron later said it was like a peep into hell. Moments later, the Enola Gay was jolted by the shock wave sweeping through the sky. Inside the aircraft, loose items rattled as the plane fought to steady itself. The crew held onto their straps as the aircraft climbed away from the danger. When they finally looked back, a massive column of rising smoke filled the sky. The cloud kept growing higher, reaching tens of thousands of feet. In the silence of the cockpit, one crew member whispered, "Good God, what have we done?" Moments later, through the cockpit windows, they saw a towering cloud rising over the city, visible even from the distant coastline. The shockwave had swept across buildings, streets, and bridges in seconds, and in the aftermath, the intense flash had left dark silhouettes on walls. From above, the once busy streets now looked still, frozen in time. And in that eerie silence, the world had witnessed something entirely new and terrifying. 3 days later, another B-29 took off from Tinian, this time carrying a plutonium bomb. The primary target was Kokura, but the city below was hidden under thick clouds. The crew circled again and again, searching for a clear view. Fuel was running low and the mission was slipping into danger. With no visibility, the pilot made a critical decision: abandon Kokura and head for Nagasaki. Even Nagasaki was covered in clouds until a brief opening finally appeared. At 11:02 a.m., the bomb fell through the cloud break toward Nagasaki. A moment later, a flash lit the sky. Another city changed forever. A towering column of smoke began to rise, climbing higher and higher into the sky. With fuel nearly gone, the crew diverted and made an emergency landing. And in the days that followed, as the world grappled with the impact, Japan stood on the edge of a decision unlike any in its history. On August 15th, the Emperor announced Japan's surrender, and World War II came to an end. Hiroshima and Nagasaki remain the only times nuclear weapons have ever been used in war, and perhaps their unimaginable cost prevented the world from plunging into a nuclear catastrophe during the Cold War to come. The atomic age had begun, altering the future of warfare and the world.